Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Picker, the saint of the universe.
How y'all doing? I see Swamp Pickers first. Good morning. Mr. Sadie is in the house.
Yep.
How's everybody doing today?
Glenn and Dalila, Fleur. Daimler Fleur.
That's Dahlia.
I know.
Happy Wednesday.
Hickory Springs Junk Trader.
Good morning, Anissa and Valerie. Hope y'all are having a good morning. Valerie says it's too early.
It's too friggin' early. What are we doing?
Gotta get up, get this day started. It's gonna be a great day.
It's a great day for singing the blues. Yes, it's a great day for tying your shoes. Yes, it's a great day. I don't know. I made some of that up. What are you doing? Playing with the...
I'm messing with it because I actually like it closer, which sounds weird, but it doesn't show all of my treasures in the back of me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I kind of like this one because it doesn't show my crazy looking face. So I guess one or the other. It don't really matter. Valerie says, I just got up to put the trash out at the road. Time to go back to bed. Well, don't do that. There's always time to work. We always have work to do.
Yep.
No doubt about that. What's going on today, Todd?
Oh, I don't know. I hope I don't make a customer mad. I sold a cash register drawer.
Uh-huh.
And I got to looking at it, and it's a different model than the one I advertised, but it's the same size. So I'm like, oh, crap. I think I'll go ahead and send it to him and say, I don't think I'll say anything. Because I think it'll work for him.
Right.
But, yeah, I think I may have screwed the pooch. Because I'm out. Well, I had a whole bunch of cash drawers, and I put a bunch out at the garage sale a couple months ago, and I sold several at the garage sale.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I sold the model of the one that I had listed. So,
oh, gotcha.
And this one, well, they're almost exactly alike, but this one's like got a little bit different model number, and it has a different manufacture date. This one was made in 2015, and the one I advertised was 2018. So I'll take my chances and roll the dice. If they can't use it, then I'll do stupid stuff. Anyway.
Well,
I think that should be our topic today.
Okay.
Like, what in 2020 in reselling, what was I thinking biggest moment? What the hell was I thinking biggest moment?
Okay, let's see here.
Because I have so many.
Good morning.
2 to 3 plus days on it. Yeah, Sadie got in a bunch of good inventory.
That's great.
So sounds like he's been selling like crazy. Hi, Maggie.
Hey, morning. Morning, everybody in chat. Nissa, Valerie.
Look, Valerie sent you kissy heart faces emojis.
Thanks for all your comments on my videos, Valerie. She's
There's Lori.
Good morning.
Godzilla.
That's my ultimate persona, as my sister says. Only
If
because
you
I was
could be
wearing,
an animal, what would you be? Lauren's going to be Godzilla.
well, I was wearing this shirt that day we went to see the new Godzilla movie, and some lady cut my sister off and called her an F&B, and I read her lips, and I jumped out of the car because my sister didn't have the child locks on, and I ran to her car, was going to yank her ass out for calling my sister a name. So, we were trying to pull into a handicap spot for my other sister, and this girl didn't have a handicap sticker or nothing on her car. She's just a young girl, and she pulled in, went to cut Pammy off, and you don't do that. Pammy says, "We don't need to see Godzilla. We got her right here." Oh, it's so bad. I said, "You better." She's rolling that window up. I said, "You better roll that window up. I get a hold of your hair. You're coming out whatever cracks in it." So mad. I have issues when somebody talks bad about family, and I see red, and I'm gone. Nothing I can do about it. It's just immediate. I snap because my family's good to me. It's like, don't talk about somebody that you don't even know. You know what I mean? I would do it for my friends too, but I mean, it's just like when it comes to family, I snap.
Right.
I broke a kid's arm in school for calling my mom a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
So I got in trouble for that. Well, I kind of pile drived his arm over the back seat of the bus.
Well, sounds like he might have deserved that a little bit.
Yeah, well, he never talked bad about my mom again. In fact, he usually avoided me at all costs. I had to work all summer to pay his doctor bill, though. That was my punishment. And I got grounded for like a month. So I was allowed to go out and cut grass and paint fences to make money, but that was it. I had to come straight home.
Wow.
I think I was like 12 or 13 or something like that.
Wow.
I had anger issues when I was little.
Well, I mean, maybe that was a way for you to, figure out that you couldn't really do that,
Right.
without some consequences,
Yeah, I had to learn the hard way. I mean, I've learned to control my anger over the years. I used to beat the hell out of my nephew all the time. Me and him would fight because we're just 3 years apart. We're like brother and sister, and we would fight like cats and dogs. But if somebody messed with him, forget it. They were toast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Crazy. How are you, Maggie?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yep,
Good.
doing good.
I hit the 20-pound mark. I've lost 20 pounds.
Awesome.
Very good.
So I'm happy. Of course, I'll probably be on that level forever. It seems like when you hit that big of a milestone, it takes forever to drop below that. But
What have
I'm
you been
getting there.
doing?
What's that?
What have you been doing? You've been following some special.
Just the Noom diet. I've been doing Noom. I've been
Oh,
keeping
no, that's right.
They give you, they give me so many calories, and I've been staying under that, and I've been walking like 2 miles a day, and just staying.
What's the nutritional, is it low carb or is it?
It's basically you're not deprived anything. They want you to stay more with fruits and vegetables than anything. Okay. But they give you it's like a stop sign. You have the green, the red, and the yellow. The red is like they want you to stay as much out of that as possible. You can have it, but you want to keep it low, like a low portions, very low portions. Okay. And then your green and your yellow, mostly green for fruits and vegetables. So, and nuts and things like that. Like multigrain breads and things like that. The bread falls in the yellow, but you eat it in moderation and you're okay. So, but I've been learning a lot. I've been learning all kinds of new recipes and just.
So where does Rocky Road ice cream fit in? Is it green or yellow or?
That would be the whole thing would fill up in red. I mean, that's stoplight. And they
Twinkies.
Don't deprive yourself. Eat what you like, but try to find alternate ways of creating it. Like with pizza, I love pizza. And so instead of getting a big crust, I will use the tomato basil wrap because the whole wrap is only 230 calories. And then you put your, you measure out your cheese and your, you can have tomato. I make what's called a margarita. It's pesto instead of the red sauce. So there's no sugar. And then I use tomato and black olive and mozzarella cheese and a little bit of oregano. And I'm good there's my pizza crave for the day.
Yeah.
So do you like
Right.
bake it so that the tortilla gets?
It's like a real thin crust. I bake it just like you would, you put everything on it and throw it in there for I think it's like 8 minutes, and it's just like a real thin crust. So
Yeah.
but
Awesome.
the pesto is a little oily, so sometimes it, a little sloppy, but it is so good.
Gwen has lost 30 pounds on her diet.
Do what?
Gwen has lost 30 pounds on her diet.
Awesome.
So
Wow,
she's starting to
very
look great, and I'm still kind of dumpy fat over here. And I'm like, ooh, I better get after it myself.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
slow
really
and steady. I mean,
Yeah. It's sad because I know how to lose weight. I just can't make myself.
You know what? I think a lot of losing weight is activity. I think you do have to get off your duff and move around. Whether it's walking's great. Walking's great. You can.
So, where do I put all my death pile crap that's stacked on my treadmill?
Well, you list it.
Oh,
Get it listed, and then it wouldn't be. You can move it from your death pile to your active pile, and then you can dig out your treadmill and you can start using it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I know what to do. I just got to make myself do it.
Yeah.
That's like Teresa moved her treadmill out on the back porch underneath the canopy and stuff. And I'm like, what good's it going to do out there? She says, oh, it's not in the way. I'll be able to use it more. I'm like, it's further away. You're not. That's outside of my mind. She has
You need a
to use it
treadmill
more.
desk so you can walk while you work.
That's a good idea.
There you go, fishing. Just turn on the treadmill and let all that crap just fly off the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a conveyor belt, it'll speed it to you as you go to lift it. Here comes another one.
Yeah.
And this it says my treadmill holds a lot of plush.
Yeah.
All right.
Move all that gold and silver out the treadmill. Yeah.
What is he barking at?
There's got to be something out there.
That's probably a cat.
I appreciate Mr. Sadie. He sent me a message saying they're soon going to have coins back available for managed payments.
Oh, awesome.
So,
See,
That's
it's just a matter of
exciting.
time.
yeah.
That's really exciting.
And I have some coins I should sell.
Hi there, Craig. How you doing today? Hope y'all are doing okay there in Alabama. I know y'all are getting plummeled here. Sally's bringing down the heat, or the rain, I should say. The water. Yeah, and this says now bring back the adult category.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a lot of people that sell in that category.
Yeah. Well, I gotta
Everything else.
have some place to sell all these vibrators and blow up dolls and
Yep,
But eBay's got to be losing a ton of money on that.
sure.
and cars. You can't sell a car. How many thousands are they losing every day because people can't sell their old car?
Yep. Yeah, too.
It's like that extreme unboxing. Those two guys they got a bunch of adult stuff in their pallet last night. I was like, really? They said, yeah, we can sell this online. And they're showing a lot of it. Well, they blurred some of it out, but I'm thinking, God. Okay. Teresa come in from the kitchen. She's like, what are you watching? I said, well, it's called Extreme Unboxing. I think she said Extreme Unboxing, the porn version, you know? It's like, okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, how's
and they're in
everybody's
Toledo,
sales?
Ohio. What's that?
Everybody's sales going?
No, I got cricket. Well, I take that back. One.
I have 4 packages going out. My usual average.
Your average?
Yeah, just average. 4 packages. Here you go. 4 a day, and maybe 5 a day on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
It's kind of my average. That's what I do.
Yeah. Shirley says she talked to her daughter an hour ago near Pensacola. They're in the middle of the madness.
Is that Sally wreaking havoc down there?
Yeah, Sally's wreaking havoc.
Hurricane Sally.
Yeah.
She had Pagels right there in the middle of it too. He's in Destin, Florida.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. And this, I watched that first episode and I was like, nah, I'm done with this. I didn't find it at all interesting.
Mm-mm.
Well, if you're into buying pallets and stuff like that, it may be a little more interesting and stuff. But
I only watch it because of Steve and Steph, but that's the only reason I watch it.
Right, exactly.
Them. But the rest of them, I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
What do I have? I think I have.
The 2 muscle builder guys are pretty interesting though. They come up with some goofy stuff that's entertaining.
Yeah, I got 6 going out, so that's good.
Oh, cool.
It's good.
Selling some of my Walmart stuff. Who'd have thunk, right? Go to Walmart, buy the stuff, and then sell it, and then sell it on eBay. That's okay. And this just says not interested in pallets. 0 room for that kind of inventory.
Yeah. I just didn't find the show itself interesting. Like, I thought it was kind of dull. Yeah.
Yeah, fishing and picking, that didn't quite sound right. But I know what you meant.
Yep.
Anywho.
Backdoor Sally.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Sally would be kicking the door down.
yeah. So what's everybody got going on today? Not much. Listening.
No. I have to take the kitties to the vet.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, we'll have to round them up first.
It's like they know they got to go.
There's your workout right there. There's your workout for the day. You can cross that one off.
You got 2 cats, right?
If 4.
With 4 cats in the yard.
So the kittens are going to the vet for the first time.
I got an appointment to visit with the vet today about Izzy, the dog.
Yeah. She's pretty. She's more of a maintenance plan or something like that, right?
Yeah, but we just can't keep her straightened out, figured out.
Yeah.
She responds to antibiotics, but then as soon as she's off of them for about a week, she gets a new infection. So I'm like, oh, God. I'm hoping there's maybe kind of a low dose antibiotic she can have for the rest of her life. I mean, she's not going to live a whole lot longer. She got diabetes and she's blind, and
Yeah.
but it's just not really fair to keep her around just for us, just because.
Yep.
She doesn't need to supper once a month because we can't keep her straightened out.
Right.
Anyway,
Hmm.
Morning, Joanne. Mr. Sadie says Champ goes to the groomer today. That's all I need to do for the dogs. I need to get him into the groomer before it gets too much, too cold, too cool.
you know what? This show wouldn't be nearly the same without all of our pets involved.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, since I've been working over here, I've been getting a cold shoulder from Bambi because she knows when I come over,
Oh.
she don't get the show. So
Oh. Morning, Joanne.
I've been missing her for a couple of shows. So is that what happened?
she'll go to my door in the house. She'll go to my office door and wait. I'm like, no, I'm not working in there today, and she'll like she's pouting. I mean, she knows a certain time every morning I would go over there. And because it was cooler over there, now it's not so hot over here, and I can work over here and get more stuff done. But
Yeah.
she gets so mad at me. I won't see her half of the day, then she finally comes and lays on my lap.
Aww.
So I'll have to at least do one show a week over there, I guess, for her. She's so funny.
Okay, so Kansas at the Beach says eBay changed the shipping label page. I used 2 labels on a page with my printer. Now they've added instructions to the second label. So now a label is wasted. Wonder if I can reconfigure that. Yeah, you should be able to do that on your shipping page. You should be able to say what pages need to print. You know what I mean? You should be able to go to where it says pages, that they're going to print on, or how many pages. You should be able to, if it prints on one, the first page, you should be able to say just the one, customize it basically. So it just prints out the one. And you should be able to preview it to make sure that's the right one.
Some I just read says at the upper right of the shipping label page, click on printer and receipt preferences and see if that gives you anything. That might
Mr.
not
Sadie said I had a similar issues, but I can't remember exactly what I did. Yeah. That happens to me too, but
that's helpful. That's helpful, Mr. Sadie.
But I think you can do that. I think you can go over to the pages.
Why do they keep changing things?
I don't know. I think they try to give people stuff to do. And so people just go in and start to, I don't know. I mean, that sounds crazy, but
A little spice your life.
It seems like that, screw them up a little bit more today. Let's just, rock the boat a little bit here. But
You complacent.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's crazy. Karen says I really need to break down and get a mini printer or a Rollo or something, or like a Rollo. I mean, they work, but I mean, your other printer, works fine too. I mean, if you want to just, cut them up and tape them on, it's not a necessary thing. It's nicer. It's
much
a little
nicer.
easier, and but it's not necessary. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated. I had to switch back to my old computer tower, and the computer works okay, but it will not. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to install the Dymo printer on it.
Oh,
And
Well,
I've been to the Dymo website, and I've done downloads. And,
Hmm.
pain in the ass.
Did you watch a video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this old computer's about to die too. Maybe time for a new computer.
Now, I know that when I tried to hook my Dymo up to my laptop, it would not accept. I wasn't able to hook up the Dymo printer to my laptop computer, and I've heard somebody else say the same thing.
I had that
For some reason. Yeah, for some reason or another, they can't. I don't know why.
Well, this one I've got, the one I got recently from a couple weeks ago from Fast Track. It's a newer model of the same one I have over there. Now the one over there will not hook up to this laptop. This one, no problem.
Huh.
And same exact. It's the 450 turbo, but I think it's a newer model of it. So I'm thinking, I'm wondering if maybe they have upgraded the drivers, because you have to go to Dymo support and download the driver for this one and scan. There's like a QR code or whatever, or not QR code, but there's a code that you type in, and it downloaded it. It was like a plug and play, went straight in there, and I have no issues yet with it. So,
Wow. That's great.
But that one over there, I tried every which way from Sunday to get it to be compatible with this laptop, and it would not do it. So, But it's older. So I probably had that one over there for 4 years, at least 4 years.
Yeah.
So, and then I got another one out of this last auction I just went to. So, but it's just a regular 450. It's not the turbo. I thought it was a 4x6, because there was 4x6 labels in the box, and then the Dymo was in there. I could see the box, but I couldn't. They take pictures just enough to where you can't really tell when they pack it a certain way. I knew it was a Dymo printer. I just couldn't see which one it was. I thought, well, I'm going to get that one way or the other, because it was a 4x6. I thought, oh, I could use that for when I do have to ship outside of other things that I'm not using my eBay stuff for. So, and it wasn't the same as the 450. It's just not the turbo. So, but I got labels, 4x6 labels, but the 450 machine. So I thought, well, I'll just sell them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. If you ever come across a Dymo, the label writer 4XL, I'll buy one from you.
Yeah, I try to get every time I see them, I bid on that stuff, because I thought, well, maybe one of you guys could use it or whatever, and so
because I need a standby just in case,
Yep, that's what I got. I got one there, one here, and now I got a third one. But like I said, I'll probably sell that. Most likely. I got plenty of labels for the 4x6.
They sell pretty good, though.
Oh yeah, I can get about. I forget what that one was going to go for, about $60 maybe, because it's an open box.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Oh, Glenn found a Zebra 450 at a garage sale for $10.
That's awesome.
You don't hear as much about the Zebra, but I think the Zebra was actually the first, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Zebra was before Dymo.
Yeah,
I had gotten a Zebra from a yard sale years ago, but it was so old it wasn't compatible with any of the new operating systems. So I just sold it. So I got 4 rolls of Zebra labels, but they're compatible with the Dymo. So
yeah, you can use those Zebra labels.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's the big roll. It's 430 labels per roll. So
I have the Rollo, and I like it, but I mean, I do like it. I don't have any problems with it.
Yeah.
It's a big
Well,
time.
I mean, They all do the same thing, you
Right.
know, but just depends on, you know,
Your
what you
preference.
like.
Yeah.
You know, and it probably isn't any different than, you know, any of the others. It's just
Yeah.
you started with that one, and that, you know, you're acclimated, and you know how, you know, with little triggers, and
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
sometimes it has a little attitude, but yeah, I get
I
it.
think mine was my first big purchase when I first got back into going full time with eBay. I was like still taping,
Mhm.
and I used to have boxes upon boxes of UPS printable stick, peel, and stick.
Yeah.
And I got out of eBay, so I sold those. And when I got back into eBay, I was like, well, hell, now I need those labels. So, but I thought I started, learning about the Dymos and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm going to get me one of those. So I got one, and I thought it was a 4x6. And no, it's the 2x7. So, and when I first printed that out, my mail carrier, she's like, what kind of label is that? I said, can you scan it? She says, yeah, it works. I said, well, then I'm keeping them. But she said, I've never seen a shipping label like that before. I said, well, you're going to see a lot of them from here.
But if it's scannable, I mean, that's the important thing, you know.
Oh,
As long
yeah.
as you scan it, that's crazy.
I have to have something that plays nice with Max.
Let's see. Do we have any stories, or Todd? Do you have any stories? Story time?
Or a topic.
Yeah, I thought a good topic would be, what the hell was I thinking? What's
Okay.
your worst mistake in reselling in 2020?
Oh, what did I do? I don't remember anything. I'm perfect.
I mean, we've done the ship things to the wrong buyer thing.
Oh, I've done that, but not this year yet. I've done a doozy. It was pretty embarrassing. Let's just say when I cleaned my brother's house out when he sold it, he had some porn DVDs and
Oh.
wanted me to sell. So I did, and I packed them up. Well, I also sold it's for a Nintendo DS. It's called the GX whatever box or bag, with the same size, thing, and the labels got mixed up. So the lady that bought the DS carrier for her son got the porn, and vice versa. So that was an embarrassing mistake from all get out. So I told my brother, I said, you can have all these back. I'm not doing it. I said, nope.
Wow.
So I said, find someone else to sell it for you. I'm not doing it. I said, that was too much for me. I had never been so embarrassed in my life. I must have turned 15 shades of red. Teresa's like, what? I said, you're not going to believe what I've done. She says, how did you do that? I said, well, I packed them out in the kitchen, and I printed the labels in my office, and I brought them out there. And somehow or another, when I put the label with the packing slip, I switched them and didn't realize it and didn't compare them. Normally I look at the label and the packing slip to make sure that's what it is.
Right.
And yeah, I was in a hurry, and that's what happened. So yeah, I was pretty embarrassed. Can you imagine when that mother opened that package up and had 4 porn DVDs in it? I was like,
what in tarnation is this? Junior, what are you doing? What'd you order?
And the other guy's like, well, this is a really nice item, but that's not what I ordered. I was like,
Well, I mean, I think at one point or another, we all have, done stuff like that.
Yep. It wasn't this year, but yeah, I sent instead of a Bible, I sent a guide to homosexual behavior in a Bible box.
I remember that.
I had gotten 6 brand new Bibles in boxes, right? And I was selling them and selling them. And yeah, I didn't, they were all the same. And you open the lid, the cover looks the same. And the homosexual guide was exactly the same size as one of those Bibles. So I send it out, and customer sends me a picture and says, "I don't think this is what you intended to send to me." I'm like, "Duel." When you buy stuff in bulk, you need to check every single item and make sure that's exactly what it is, because how many times have we bought stuff like at a garage sale or an estate sale, and you open it up, there's something different in the package,
In the box, right?
than what I thought I was buying.
What's in the box isn't always what you think.
It's like that GPS I sold last week. That wasn't the GPS that was. The box was different. It was a different GPS.
Uh-huh.
They were both Garmin, but the box was Garmin 3 and the other one was
Right.
Garmin 12.
Right.
But I mean, that turned out great because the Garmin 12 was worth probably twice as much as the Garmin 3. So, but that was a fortunate thing. But yeah, sending a book about homosexuality instead of a Bible was kind of, yeah. That
Well,
probably wasn't my worst mistake, though. I've got plenty.
if it was going to happen, that would be the way that it would work. You send the most inappropriate.
I know.
Oh, well. It
Yeah.
happened.
Here's your birthday present, Johnny. Oh, an NDS.
Welcome,
No, it's porn.
welcome to the church.
I bet that boy didn't come out of his room for 6 hours. He's shoving in DVD after DVD.
Oh my gosh. But
No, I didn't even know I had that book, Dahlia. It was 6 brand new Bibles, and 5 of them were brand new Bibles, but one was not.
oh my gosh.
One of these things is not like the other.
I did that. hadn't sold all of them, so I just sent the customer a new one. So, you know what, dude? Would you please just discard that thing that I sent you by accident?
Wow.
And I think I got good feedback.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything terribly egregious that I've done this year.
Morning, Sally.
Hi. Good morning,
How you
Sally.
doing?
I'm tired, wreaking havoc all over the Gulf Coast.
I did. Well, I know I just woke up.
Yeah, Hurricane Sally is attacking the Florida Panhandle and Alabama.
Yeah, we didn't get home until like 1:30.
So you didn't go to the hospital?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm feeling better today.
Well, that's good.
What was you went to the hospital for yourself?
For what?
For yourself? You weren't feeling well?
Yeah. Well, I went to the doctor yesterday and he gave me some medicines, which will probably they probably help. And then I think I needed IV fluid. To tell you the truth, I think I
You were
would.
diet.
You were
You think you were
dehydrated?
dehydrated?
Yeah. And then they also gave me Benadryl in the IV,
Hmm.
and I let that drip for a little bit, and then
What did they say about your legs?
not really anything, just basically that it's that was like contact dermatitis or something,
Okay.
and they couldn't really figure out what was going on. They know my blood sugar was spiking really bad. I only ate like yesterday afternoon, like around noon,
Mhm.
but it even last night my blood sugar was like in the 400s.
Wow.
Well, when you have infection,
Mhm.
that causes your blood sugar to spike.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Well, yes,
Okay.
but I wasn't thinking about like having an infection. I was thinking about just having something, you know what I mean? Like it didn't come on like infection. It came on like something sporadic,
Right.
and but I'm starting to feel like I do have pneumonia.
Okay.
Because after taking the stuff that they gave me yesterday, I'm starting to feel stuff break up,
Okay.
and it's hurting now. So but I feel better. I do feel better.
Well, that's good.
And my legs, I've been like yesterday after I got off the phone with you yesterday, and then last night and everything, I've been elevating my legs every time I go to bed, and my legs are way less swollen. They
Good.
will have some swelling to them,
Mhm.
and the redness is still there. The heat is less,
Mhm.
and the itching is better. I mean, it's still itching a little bit. It's still a little bit hot, but it's not as bad as it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was like, you know, I was freaking out because I was like, there's got to be something to help me with this itching and redness and, feeling like my legs are on fire,
Yeah.
So, um,
Well, when you said with your legs on fire, I immediately thought like cellulitis
yeah,
is
me
what
too. Me
I
too.
was thinking, because that's exactly the way. And it doesn't matter what you do on the outside. It's not, the pain is not on the outside. It's on the inside.
Hmm.
It's like your flesh is on fire from the
Yeah.
inside out,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and it's a horrible, horrible pain.
I was like, I did not. And so, when somebody yesterday said, I think it was Todd, he said, like, what is that one thing that comes off of chicken pox?
Shingles.
Shingles. I was
Mhm.
like, and I've never had shingles before, but I've heard that it's crazy pain,
Mhm.
and basically there's nothing that they could do for it. It's like, they got to put you out because there's nothing that they can do for it or whatever. So um I was like freaking out because I thought maybe it was because of all of the other little spots, and
Yeah.
everything like that. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of like in the dark a little bit, but I think if that doctor wants me to go see him again tomorrow, and I think he wants to do x-rays on me. I'm surprised they didn't do x-rays on me last night at the emergency room.
Right.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Yeah,
Morning,
because the doctor yesterday, he said that I had pneumonia. He said that he thinks that I had pneumonia, and that the reason why my legs were, because I just woke up yesterday and my legs were completely swollen and on fire and all of that. So it was like maybe my sugar was attacking that or whatever, and so that's why it was spiking. And he said that he thinks like my kidneys weren't working right because of the pneumonia, and that's why, like, they got so swollen and stuff so fast. And I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that maybe he could do a chest X-ray and tell me whether or not things are okay in my chest. So I'm
Morning,
on
Julie.
freaking lots more. I'm on 5 different more medicines right now.
Wow.
Did they make you do a COVID test?
No,
No?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
it was
Yeah,
really
that was the thing that I was kind of thinking, that they were, I mean, especially with having or diagnosing you with pneumonia, it would
I know.
I would think they would, do the COVID test
Yeah.
before that. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that too. I thought if I have pneumonia, then or they
But you
think
didn't ask them about
I
the
didn't ask
COVID,
for the
right?
COVID test. No.
Yeah. So, Mr. Let's see, Fishing and Picking, he's having some problems with his GoDaddy and his managed payments. I would definitely see if you can't get a hold of some kind of customer service support and see if you can't get that figured out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Get it?
Get it? What is this on?
Hmm.
Maybe.
I got one day yesterday. Those Chubby shorts.
Yeah.
If you don't know Chubby's shorts, they're men's shorts. They sell.
I don't think I've ever seen them before.
Chubby's. They're usually well, I think they probably all have all kinds of colors or whatever. But I've sold 2 pairs, and both of them have been like tan, khaki color, short shorts for men. The inseam is only 5 inches, and
Wow.
it's a men's short.
Huh.
So they sold for $36 yesterday.
Very good.
Yeah.
Julie ended up with 8 sales yesterday. That's awesome.
That's
Very
great.
good.
Really.
Julie says chubby shorts are pretty popular.
Yep.
And that's the style right now is the shorter
Chubby
shorter shorts. They're not
They're not
they're
like
not the the style is no longer the longer shorts. It's more of the
Yeah.
especially
shorter.
especially
short
when it comes to like golfers and stuff. Golfers like wearing short shorts too.
Short shorts? Now, when I think of short shorts, I think of Nair.
You think of what?
Wear
Nair.
shorts.
Oh,
Wear shorts.
well,
Not that short. Not that short. Ugh.
look at this, Valerie. They're 5 inches long,
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's pretty short.
and that's a men's short.
Yeah. I don't know.
We used to have a guy who worked at the plant would wear shorts look like they come right out of the 70s, and I'm like, please do not bend over in front of me. I do not need to see what religion you are.
Yeah,
Right.
really.
And I'm like, and he would
Right.
get up and down off the tow motor. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
I thought, did you forget to put pants on today or what?
Julie says I've seen a lot of vloggers that I watch, but buy them for their husbands. Huh? I didn't even realize that was a thing. So, okie dokie.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Whenever I always question myself, are these really men's shorts? I gotta figure out if they're women's shorts. And it's funny because, like, on the inside of where the zipper's at, that piece of material that covers the zipper, it says on the inside, it says "Boom Shakalaka" in really big letters.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Give you an extra little boost when you unzip your pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom Shakalaka. Trying to figure out if Brandon ended up buying me over-the-counter Benadryl instead of using the prescription.
Well, the prescription is going to be just as much
Uh,
as far as milligrams.
okay. I think it's
not-
probably going to be 2.
Because usually, I think the Benadryl over the counter, I think is 25 milligrams,
Yeah, it is.
and yeah.
It's probably going to be 2, right?
I mean, what did they prescribe?
I don't know what's in the bedroom.
Oh, well, go in there, get it. They probably leave their shirt untucked, fishing and picking. He says, where are those guys tucking their junk in to wear these shorts? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. But let's see, what else is going on? What else do we got going on with eBay and Poshmark? I did get my Posh Fest package yesterday, so that's good.
Posh Fest package? What's that?
Oh, I didn't.
They're having Posh Fest on, what is it, October 2nd. They're having it online, and so I got all of my what do you call it? My
Your swag.
Yeah.
Ah,
I got a shirt, and I didn't look too far into it, but yeah, I got some stuff, so that was kind of cool.
Mine probably went up to the city. I'll have to check it. I'll be up there next week.
How's ThreadUp going? ThreadUp's going good. Still
Mike.
staying strong. It seems like it's going good. I've kind of slowed down on my packages lately, but I'm still going. can't really go anywhere right now because my car, but hopefully once I get the car fixed and everything, I'll be able to go to the bins a couple of times and get my inventory back up so I can send that in. It just seems it's just steady. I'm doing about $250 dollars a week is what I'm averaging. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less. I've got kind of I guess you could call it a challenge because I'm trying to I want to see if I can make enough money to pay my car repair bill with my ThreadUp. And right now I'm at 300. So I don't quite have it, halfway covered.
Yeah.
But I
That's
think
a good idea, though.
I think I can do it. It's just, just like a little challenge, a challenge with myself, basically.
Yeah.
Kind of like what I'm doing.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, just kind of get your blood flowing and get you excited and everything. But I really do there's a few things about ThreadUp that I do not like, but all in all, I think it's a great program, especially if you have a lot of inventory that isn't listed, that needs to go somewhere. You need to find a place for it. That's what I'm doing with it. So
Just make sure. I just wanted to put this out there, Valerie, what I learned from my little experience.
mhm.
Just know that if you don't know whether or not you want to have it expedited for the, what is it, $16?
Mhm. $16.99.
Yeah, if you don't know whether or not you want to expedite it or not, just go ahead and click the button to have it expedited. And you can, sometimes you can go back and change that later because they'll ask you, they got one of my bags and they asked me if I wanted to change it from expedited to let them take their time with it.
Mhm.
Which is January
Mhm.
is whenever it's supposed to be processed. They messed up on mine, and when they got it, they had it somehow marked as not expedited. So it's going to take until January to process my bag, which sucks. So if you want to, I would just click it, and then you can change your mind later, probably.
Pretty much once it's clicked, it's clicked. I mean, I guess if you got that email,
Yeah,
you can
I did.
probably unclick it, but it's probably easier for you to unclick it than to click it during,
Yeah,
after the process has already started,
because they swore that it was marked as not wanting expedited, but I
Yeah.
was like, no, I know I clicked it.
Yeah.
And so when they got it, they and I messaged them about it, saying the date was 2021, and they were like, well, we can't change it now. It's
Yeah.
already in the queue, and it's it is what it is.
Yeah.
Basically. So they weren't able to change it back for me. So I got to get my other bags in there, and they can start working on those.
Yep. I just had one process this morning. I think I have four more, 3 or 4 more boxes to get processed. But it's worked well for me. I think it's a great way to
Hi, Mary.
a great platform. It's another another income stream, and that's the way that I look at it, you know.
Yeah.
And I'd love to keep it going. So, Dolly says I chose one bag expedited and one bag not expedited, and I can't tell which is which. Do I need to call them?
You should see it.
If you look on them, it should say, like, it has return assurance, and then it has expedited.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll say expedited if it's, you know, but yeah, you can message them. You can, they have like a chat that you can talk to customer service, and they can verify, you know, which one is expedited. And one of the things to keep in mind is they have those kit numbers. That's really important for you to keep track of, because those are going to distinguish which, you know, what is what, you know, as far as your bags go. So, but yeah, just send them a message, and they'll be able to, you know, share all that information with you. Get you on track.
I have a notebook thing that I'm just doing for ThreadUp, and
Yeah.
I'm writing down everything that I'm sending them.
Mhm.
You know, just a brief description of everything I'm sending them, and then and then like I put the bag number right on that,
Mhm.
right on that page, so that I can keep
Yeah.
in track with it, because I got all messed up because I had 2 different accounts, and
Right.
you're only allowed to have 1 account with them per person, and so they're like, well, we're gonna have to mesh these accounts together. They did end up putting my points on there with those meshed accounts, so that's a good thing. So I didn't lose my points, and so I think that's important.
Yeah. Patty says I'm keeping up with mine on my computer with the spreadsheet.
I wish I could do it like that. It seems so much work for me, though.
I have so much stuff. I have over 900 listings in there already, or items, and so it got way too far, way too quick, and you know, so. But that's okay, because the website and the app, they're actually really good about, you know, you can keep track of pretty much everything on there. I only write the stuff down that I'm sending in, just because if it gets lost or something, you know, then I can say, well, this was in what was in the box.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do pretty good on the website, and, you know, can get around it, you know, navigate it. So, well, it's 9 o'clock.
It's that
What
time.
time it is? It's time to get to work. I got to get some shipping done, and so yesterday was just kind of it was a wild and crazy day, and I didn't get a whole lot done, so I got to make up for it today.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody has a great day, and get your work done, get your listings up,
Bye, guys.
and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Right.
Bye.